Sports Live.
Right now on Charlotte Sports Live, a great day for Brian Burns. He may just have earned that monster contract he's been looking for. But the Panthers and number one pick Bryce Young can't capitalize on Agent Zero's dominance. The Panthers start the regular season the same way they finished the preseason, still looking for win number one. And we are here to break it all down tonight. Grace Grill and Mike Lissette with you for the next hour.
We also have team coverage of today's Panthers-Falcons game, plus exclusive interviews with Shaq Thompson and Chuba Hubbard. Let's start by showing you exactly what went wrong. Out to Atlanta. A lot of mystery and intrigue for Carolina going into this game. One big question was if Brian Burns would play in the midst of a contract dispute. He did, and he made an impact early on. Knocked the ball loose from Desmond Ridder. Falcons recover, but their opening drive goes scoreless. Now, Grace, another big unknown in this one was Bryce Young. How would he play in his debut? Well, went scoreless on his opening drive. Then on his second go-round, makes his first big mistake of the day. Jesse Bates with a takeaway for Atlanta deep in Carolina territory.
Yeah, and that would lead to this. 3 plays later, Ridder to another rookie. It's Bijan Robinson. And that's a great move, and it's also a touchdown. Falcons strike first. It's 7-0 in the second.
Young, though, would recover. A bit later in the half, he led a 12-play, 75-yard drive downfield. It was capped off by his first touchdown
There
pass.
it is.
Hayden Hurst with little regard for the sentimental value of the ball, threw it in the stands, but it's 7-all now. Carolina was feeling good until this happened.
Yeah, just before the break, injury-prone corner J.C. Horn going down on a non-contact play with a hamstring issue. His day would be done. Young, on the other hand, appeared to be getting started second half, trying to break the 7-all tie. He improvises and goes for 16 on the play, and then it would set up Eddie Pinheiro.
Yeah, in the midst of the longest active streak in the NFL, 19 straight field goals, make it 20. Knocked down a 43-yarder, Carolina in front for the first time. It's 10-7.
Then came the mistakes. First, Young forces a pass up the middle, finds Jesse Bates again, but remember, he's a Falcon, and it's another turnover. Atlanta then tied it on a field goal.
Yeah, ensuing Panthers drive, they go to the ground this time. Miles Sanders, remember, missed all the preseason with a groin injury. Initially ruled down on the play, but it was overturned after a replay. It's a fumble.
Atlanta now with all the momentum at the start of the fourth, and then it went from bad to worse as Tyler Algier was able to go outside for the score. 17-10 Falcons. They'd add another touchdown later in the quarter.
Yeah, that was both scored by Algier. And then the Birds got one more exclamation point. The big sack on Young, who went 18-32 in his debut, 132 yards. However, this goes down as a loss, 24-10 Falcons. Hey, remember this guy right here, Baker Mayfield? He was here last year. Now with Tampa taking over Tom Brady, they visited Minnesota today. Second quarter, this is the Baker Carolina fans never met. He's a touchdown throwing Baker. Good look to Mike Evans there for the 28-yard score. He's pumped. 28-34, 173 yards, 10-all going into the halftime. Third quarter, Baker. Oh my, that's pretty good. On the money to Trey Palmer. Bucks up 17-10. Minnesota would later tie it, but Tampa would not be denied. Chase McLaughlin, 57-yarder, up and good. That would be the difference, and the reason Kirk Cousins looks so sad. Bucks win 20-17. All right, so not sure if you'd noticed, but we've been having some fun with our high school plays of the week segment here on CSL. We had a back-to-school edition a couple weeks ago. Last week was a WWE theme. Tonight we're turning things up by bringing a Sunday flavor to Friday football. With the start of the new season, we've got the NFL on our brains this week. So let's keep that theme going in this week's top high school plays. I'm doing it NFL film style, alongside legendary narrator John Facenda. Or, to be more accurate, me doing my best impression of John Facenda. Great players aren't always great. They're just great when they have to be. Take Butler's Zach Lawrence. Sensing his team needed a boost against the Weddington Warriors, the junior quarterback rose to the occasion, escaping the pressure, then taking it in for 35 yards. The Bulldogs then go on to pull a huge upset, winning 22-15. It's been said the autumn wind is a pirate. Well, now it can also be considered a stallion. Check out South Point's Xavier Preston. Despite losing control after a great catch, the senior was relentless, recovering the ball for a touchdown. The Stallions go on to shut out Chester 31-0. Lombardi. A certain magic still lingers in his name. Magic like Providence Day's Ian Klein. The junior running back made all the right moves en route to a 35-yard touchdown. The Chargers then would cruise past Cannon Concord 49-7. Football is a basic primal confrontation. No excuses are offered, none accepted. In a similar vein, there's really no excuse not to vote for this week's top play. To do it, head to our X page, CSL on QCN, and cast away. The polls close Thursday morning.
Awesome stuff. All right.
Panther fans, got to talk about game one. I know Carolina lost, but all I can say is, listen, don't overreact. It's only one game. You still got a heck of a lot more of the season to turn this thing around. That being said, let's show you what went down in Atlanta. The Frank Reich era off to a tough start. Panthers down in Georgia looking for a win to steal. However, the Falcons had other ideas. Rookie Bryce Young making mistakes in his debut. First of 2 interceptions caused by Jesse Bates. Atlanta was up 7-0 in the second. Then Young appeared to turn things around. He gets his first ever touchdown. Hayden Hurst caught it and then threw it into the stands. Mementos apparently are overrated. It was 7-all at the break. Second half, Carolina at one point up 10-7. Then Atlanta took over. 17 straight points to end the game. Desmond Ridder, near perfect, 15-18 with 1 touchdown, 115 yards. Tyler Algier, steady as well. Part of touchdowns in the second half. That for emphasis. Rome not built in a day. Panthers fall 24-10. So let's check out final numbers. And this is what I'm talking about when you say, hey, really not all doom and gloom here. The Panthers ran 24 more plays in offense and outgained the Falcons 281-221. They were also very balanced, throwing 127 and rushing for 154. But the difference in this game, 3 Panther turnovers that led to 17 Falcon points. Atlanta did not turn the ball over at all. So, 1 game down, 16 to go. Game number 2, just as big as this one. Not only does Carolina face another division opponent, but they host the 1-0 Saints on Monday Night Football. You got to turn this thing around, and I think they can do it because I'll tell you what, all those turnovers, those are fixable mistakes. I think Bryce Young is a guy that's going to learn from this and come back stronger next time.